something different that we are doing. Ani topic बाट नै हजुरलाई थाहा पाइसक्नु भयो होला that it's all about how to get a desired score in PTE. Just a quick disclaimer that I am not a professional PTE master, but whatever I will say today is all based in my experience when I was trying to give PTE, and this is all based on my experience on what I did to get my desired score. So अब चाहिँ म हजुरहरुलाई फर्स्टमा मेरो स्कोर देखाउँछु. This was the first attempt I made, and this is my score. So yeah, मैले PTE exam दिँदा चाहिँ like I always used to watch lots of YouTube videos, and I always used to seek help, because I think we all get so overwhelmed on like, oh my god, how to get a desired score, what to do, which template to follow. And I followed all these tips and tricks that I'm about to tell you today, and I also told my husband, because he recently also gave PTE, and he got more than actually his desired score in just one attempt. So I have made few points. It's just a little things I think that we miss when we are preparing for PTE. You पनि मैले like हुन्छ नि कति टाइम पछाडी like I realized, अनि त्यसरी नै like when I followed all these points, it really helped me. So let's start. The first one is give yourself enough time to prepare. I think what we do is we are so like desperate to give exam. We just book the exam in like let's say a week time, but I don't think that's the right thing to do, because you need to give yourself enough time to prepare. Like instead of हुन्छ नि हजुरले एक हप्ता पछाडी exam दिएर if you don't get a desired score, then again you need to book another exam. So what I did with me and my husband was we gave ourselves enough time, a month or two months, whatever suits your preference and whatever suits your timetable. You need to make sure that you give yourself enough time to prepare, because preparation is the key of this PTE exam, because it's a computer-based exam. There's a templates you need to memorize, and you need to make sure you are fluent at that. So preparation is एकदमै important, so that brings me to my second point, which is consistency. So consistency is very key. When I say this, I will give you an example also. Let's say from the time you start preparing for your PTE exam, you need to be consistent every single day. Whoever you guys are preparing for PTE exam, also like 2-3 days to gap pachadi like even read aloud garnuko bhane huncha ni. First a couple of read alouds you won't get that fluency if you have noticed that or not, but and like once you start doing 4 or 5, you get perfect towards the end. They like consistency is very key. You need to practice at least few questions every single day until the exam. For example, date लिइसक्नु भएको छ like a month पछाडीको लागि अनि so you practice today, and if you leave it to if you don't practice for a few days, it will affect on your fluency. When I did my PTE exam, I used to practice every single day. Just a quick thing before I move on to my third point. So all these points are interrelated to each other, my third point is only follow one template and practice a lot. So more mere example dinchu you watch lots of YouTube videos, they all have their own templates that they want you to follow, and they'll be like, oh, follow this and follow that. You need to do a research no matter what, you have to do a lots and lots of research to get the perfect template, but once you know that this is the perfect template for me, you have to just stick with one and follow that. Because if you keep watching like 100 YouTube videos, they will have 100 different templates, so you don't want to mess around with like 100 different templates, and especially at the end you'll be so confused on, oh my god, which should I use, because so they all have so much potential in it. They were always to begin with, do lots of research, to watch lots of videos, take lots of help, and once once you have done all of that, you need to come to one template for each of the questions. Don't follow like 5 templates, because that's just gonna ruin your exam and just will confuse you so much. At the end you'll get nowhere, right? There is no right or wrong in templates, so stick to one. When I had the template and when I was trying to memorize it, essay ko template huncha ni, I memorized it in a way that I didn't miss a single comma or a full stop. You need to practice like that. Just they memorize one, and you need to write. Make sure you write every single thing, and then later on when you compare, you need to make sure there is not even a single comma or a full stop missing, so that you know that you have memorized it right. The fourth point is get feedback. There are many people they have given PTE so many times and still they are not able to get their like desired score, right? So you need to know where you are lacking behind. Even though I'm trying it so many times, where am I lacking? Mistake that I'm not able to get desired score. The technology if you go online and do their practice exams, give you a feedback on where to improve and what to improve on it. So if you get help and if you know where exactly you need to make changes and you need to improve, then that will definitely help towards your exam and towards getting your desired score. The fifth point is make your study plan. I did the same. I made a study plan. I'll show you in a minute on how to make a study plan, because the reason why I say to make a study plan is because there are different people that are giving PTE exam. Year 12 graduate they are giving PTE exam, right? But they have got enough time, because most of them maybe they're not working. They've main target is to get the desired score in PTE and apply to study overseas, right? So their study plan will be very different to a person who is doing job. They are doing their university and they are doing their full-time job, and at the same time they also have to prepare for that exam. So their study plan will be completely different. Mere example I was doing shift work. Shift work, it includes afternoon shift, night shift, and preparing for my PTE exam at the same time. So everyone's study plan is different, and you need to make your study plan so that you know how to prepare. So now let's move towards the study plan. So study plan चाहिँ मैले यस्तो खालको बनाएको थिएँ हैन. You can screenshot and follow the same sort of study plan if you like. Now I will tell you in a details on how to customize this according to your preference हैन. Everyone has got their own timetable हैन. Some people may be working, some might be doing shift work, some are very busy in their schedules and things like that. So you can customize this according to however you would like. Okay? So मैले चाहिँ यहाँ 4 different sections of course PTE ma. I've written down all the modules that you need to answer, of course, in PTE. So this was my study plan. So let me explain you in a detail. Here मैले just read aloud ma 15 लेखेछु नि. So what you can do is let's say once you make your study plan, you need to follow this every single day to get your desired score. And if once you make this study plan, you can go back to my video and write down all the points that I have explained, and this will all make sense. So let's say if you are just year 12 graduate student and you have got plenty of time, you can make study plan according to your own timetable, because you have got plenty of time, right? So you can practice, let's say 20 read aloud every day, because I think you have got plenty of time. But if you don't have one, you can always put it as a 15. Always try to put numbers that you can make it, because you don't want to exaggerate by writing, okay, I'm gonna practice
50 repeat sentences. No, that's not possible, So always try to write things that is possible and that won't be too much for you guys. So repeat sentences, maybe you are only able to practice 5, and that's completely fine, because at least if you practice 5 every day until your exam, you will definitely get desired score, because at least you are practicing 5. But if you put 15 in here or 50 in here, and if you don't do even one, that doesn't make sense, right? If you know what I'm trying to say. So describe images, just say about 2 to 3 gonna milcha, because this has a format, and you can like memorize the template, and once you know the template, if you do 2 or 3, that should be enough. On a retail lecture, just say 2 to 3, but you can also put 1 at the same time. It depends how busy you are and how much time you can give to this study plan, eh? Answer short questions. 2 will be plenty. त्यसै गरी राइटिङमा जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ आई डिड लाइक 1 to 2 summarized written text every single day. 1 is also plenty, because once you know the format, there's it's not a big deal. Same with write essay. Just do 1 a day, because as I said, once you memorize the format, it should not be a big deal, because format is the main thing, right? So when we come to reading in here, so you can see read and write fill in the blanks. I used to practice 10 to 15, but that doesn't mean that you have to do 10 to 15. It depends on your schedule. If you are doing like 2 jobs at the same time, of course this is not possible. So just do like 5 to 10, but make sure once you make your study plan, please follow that every single day until your exam, because it's going to be very difficult if you don't follow your study plan. So you need to make sure you follow it. Same way, choose multiple answers, like just do 1, or even if you are really very busy, don't even do 1, because those are the least important questions. Reorder paragraphs, that was, I used to find that very hard. So I used to do 5 to 10, so at least I used to do 5. If I don't have time, I used to do 5, but if I had enough time, I used to do 10. So त्यसै गरी fill in the blanks पनि, always do 10 to 15, because fill in the blanks are very important. Choose single answers. You don't have to do, but if you have time now and then, just do 1. Right, so coming to listening, right? So summarize spoken text. I used to do 5, because according to my schedule at that time, I could do 5. So I did 5. So but it depends upon your schedule on how many you can do. त्यसै गरी highlight incorrect words, 5 or even 3 to 5. You can write 3 to 5, so that you have got option between 3 to 5. Highlight correct summary. You don't have to do it, but I used to do 1. But if you're really busy, like just do 1 now and then, or you can even do 1 every single day. It's up to you. Same with select missing word, like try to do 1, but if you cannot, don't be upset, because those are the least important question, right? So fill in the blanks. You got to do at least 5, right? But if you have, like, let's say 2 months to until your exam, you can do 3 to 5. Write from dictation, because this is so important. I used to do 15, right? So it's up to you. You can do 10, or you can do 5 to 10, depending on your schedule, right? Choose single answer and choose multiple answer. You can do either 1 each, or you can just do 1 here and there. So now you can see, like, your study plan चाहिँ हजुरले आफ्नो तरिकाले कस्टमाइज गर्नुभयो भने हैन, it helps you a lot. Then you can track where you are leading to. Then you can see how long do you need to practice, because this will tell you the whole thing. It will tell, like, if you are struggling with any of these, you can seek help. Like, that's why this is very important. Ani, just a quick tip on this study plan. So मैले जब यो study plan बनाएँ, first time मैले बनाउने बित्तिकै it was not ideal, because you can draft study plan and follow that for a week and see how you go with that. Ani त्यस पछाडि, if you could follow the whole thing that you have made easily, then that's perfect. But if things are not working out, then you can change the numbers and manage accordingly. है त हजुरले study plan हेरिसक्नु भयो हैन. Now you can customize according to your timetable and preference. Ani, if you need help at any time, please feel free to leave a comment, or म चाहिँ मेरो
Instagram handle, Facebook handle, and even TikTok handle. I'll put it in the description below, because I still know. So when I just gave exam and मैले मेरो TikTok मा video हालेको थिएँ हैन, I had so many people asking me lots and lots of questions, and I even helped so many people. They used to message me on Facebook, and I really like helping, because when I was in your stage, it would be so good if somebody could reply my queries. मेरो एउटा सानो questions, I wish if somebody could help me. So I am here to help you as much as I can. But as I said, I'm not a professional master of PTE, but everything I will tell you is according to my experience and according to how I guided my husband to get his desired score. So if you have any queries, or if you have any questions, or if you want any like a specific video on anything, feel free to comment down below or message me on my Facebook or Instagram, and I will definitely try to answer as much as I can. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope all these things that I have just mentioned in this video will help you to get your desired score. And if you like this video, and if you think that this video will help somebody that you know, please feel free to share with them, and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And until I meet you in my next video, love and peace from us to you guys. See you.